Hello everyone, this is Tech Reviews 718, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Inwin GT1 case. If you're interested in buying this case, I'll have the link in the description below. So here's the case. It's a mid-tower case, a very impressive mid-tower case for the price. I mean, it's actually a pretty good case. I love the front look, and that's the first thing we're going to look at is the front. Now, I'm doing this on my computer desk, so I do apologize if you see my Mac right there, keyboard and stuff. That's just has to be there for now. But here's the case itself. Very impressive. I actually did a complete build on this case, so just so you guys can see a better overview of the case. Most reviewers would just review the case itself empty, and I personally do not agree with that. I'd rather just do a complete build and show you through in and out of the case the way it should look. So you guys can see the first thing in the top. We'll look at this part of the top first. Right here we have a 3.5 millimeter 3.5 hard drive slot where you can actually put a hard drive there. So there's a dock right there. You can put a phone right here to charge the device too, so that's actually pretty awesome. So if you're not using the hard drive, you can use the space for that. I love the texture they put right here. It's like a carbon fiber texture, but it's not real obviously, but it's cool to have. Here is the silent and turbo button. So for the fans that are connected to this, you can silent your computer and not have the fans run at full speed. This is your power button. Inwin logo right here. I like that. Nice touch. Here we got the USB 2.0 port and another USB 2.0 port, and then you have a 3.0 port. You do need to have a motherboard that's compatible with the cable on the USB 3.0 port, which I do have one that's compatible. Not the one that's currently installed, but we have a few in the office. But here we have a your microphone port and your headset port, and those also get connected to the motherboard. This is where your 5.25 CD drive is going to go inside. I have an Asus currently installed, and you have 2 more slots, so you can add whatever you want to that. And these are pretty much hot swappable, so you don't need to unscrew anything to take this off. You just take this out, and then you have to take the metal plate out, and then you can just put this CD drive in there. You don't need to screw anything because it has these it already has like the screws already inside. So let me just put this right back inside. Alright, so here is the bottom of the case, and as you can tell, there's these little red shapes right here. You can actually customize the look of the front of the case, so you can add the red things, adapters to wherever you want. So I placed them like this, and you can add them to the top if you want. They include a few of them, so you can customize how this looks like. You can add that red to there, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool right there. The front right here also lights up blue right here, so you can light that up. I prefer to have it off, so I have it off right now, but you can turn that on if you want. Here is the back of the case, and you're gonna see the I/O shield is missing, so that's currently because I lost it. But you can use it without the I/O shield, obviously, but there is the I/O shield cut out right there, and you have some water cooling garments right there. So yes, so you can water cool this computer. Right here in the bottom we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots right there, so you can add all your extension cards that you want. Now you can pretty much only fit 2 graphics cards here, guys, so I wouldn't recommend doing more than that because it's just not gonna fit, and the case is not that roomy. Also right here it comes with an adapter, so you can once you screw the video card here, there'll be an adapter right here. I think I might have it somewhere around here. So you can screw this up right here and just attach the screw there, and it gives you another level of security, so that way nothing moves around. So that's pretty cool right there. And the hard drive is in the bottom, so there you go. And it does include a fan, a 120 millimeter fan that lights up red. Preferably I wish that it was blue, kind of, because most people would do a blue case, but I can understand why they did red because of the red accents that you can add to the top and on the front that I showed you. So there you go. Alright, so this is the side of the case right here. You guys can see the window, and you can see everything in there. Pretty cool. And this is regular plastic, like a plastic, like it's gonna scratch, guys, so I would be careful with that when you're taking off this door. So there you go. And the N1 logo is right there in the middle. Like I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of it. I would have rather have them not put that logo right there, and you get a more of an open space. I think it blocks the view in the inside somewhat. I can see some people liking it. You know, you can show off the case and people know what's the brand and stuff like that. But personally, I would have preferred them not to put that logo right there. I mean, that logo right there at the top, I think is enough of an advertisement. You don't need to put it right there on the side, but it doesn't affect the case at all. And like, it's still a good case. It's just I prefer not to have that right there. And we can remove this cover right here. Alright guys, so here's the inside of the case. I am beaming a light inside of it so you guys can see it a little better. You guys can see the hard drive cages inside right there. It comes with 2 on the top and then a few on the bottom. And these are easily more accessible. You can take this one out. This is a 3 terabyte drive that's currently installed. This one is actually a backup drive. I did have an SSD in there, but I'm using the SSD for something else currently. But the bottom ones also have a cutouts, so you can use a 2.5 millimeter drive on here. So if you want to put SSDs, and the top ones too have the same ones. It's just for some reason they have two of them separate in the top. I personally like that. That way you can keep the SSDs from getting hot from the drives in the bottom, your regular standard drives. Here is the inside. You guys can see an ATX motherboard there. Pretty good. It fits there somewhat perfectly, and you guys can see the cutouts that they put inside right there for the cables. So I am doing somewhat of a cable management. Still a mess right there a little bit in the bottom because I don't have anything tied, but pretty much clean in the top and everything. You guys can see that you can add the video cards right there. There is enough room in here. And here's one thing that I really love about this case: the toolless little adapters. You don't need to screw anything. The drives, you just put this in here like this, and you turn, and it locks. So that was actually pretty cool right there. And the motherboard has inserts, so you can put smaller motherboards in here, obviously, that are not ATX motherboards. You see this is an issue. You guys can see that they're almost touching, but not touching at all, but it gets close. So depending on the CPU power cooler, it can get really close to the other fan. And then on the top you can put a radiator. I think you could put like the ones that have like 2 fans, so that you'll be fine with that. And then the bottom, you see the power supply. There's enough room inside here, and there's ventilation in the top, and then the inside, the cables. There's a management hole right there in the bottom for you to put all your cables in and stuff. There is enough room in the back for you to put all your cables, like if you're doing cable management. So this case is actually pretty great, so I do recommend it. So that's my review, guys. If you're interested in buying this case, again, I have the link in the description below, and there you go. Peace.